Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I really hope you are having an amazing day so far. Okay, so when you saw the title of this video, you were probably wondering, what is Christina talking about? How can I make $20 an hour from home? And then you might have thought, okay, she's definitely gonna try and get me to fill out a bunch of surveys or sell products to people. On a side note, I literally get so many emails every single day of people trying to get me to like join their business team or sell products to people to make a little bit of extra money, but I promise you guys, this is an actual legit way to make extra money. There's no surveys and no selling involved. So if you watch my videos, you probably have similar interests as me, which includes saving money, making money, and becoming more financially stable. So you've heard me say before that when it comes to building up more money and becoming more financially stable, something that is so important is having multiple streams of income. So different places where you're getting your money from so that you're not relying on your one full-time job to make you money. So because I'm always looking for new ways to make a little bit of extra money, throwback to a few months ago when I discovered Qkids. If you don't know what Qkids is, it's a company that's based in China that teaches Chinese children English as a second language. They employ teachers in the US and Canada to log on through a Skype-like program and tutor Chinese kids in English. If you live in Canada, they pay $20 an hour Canadian, which works out to be $16 an hour American. So I actually heard about Qkids through another YouTuber, and I was a little bit skeptical at first. I was like, how can I teach? I did social work in school. I'm not a teacher, but it sounds like a really cool gig. So I researched a little bit more and I realized that you do not have to have a teaching degree to be a Qkids teacher. The only requirements are that you have some type of university degree, some type of experience working with children, and you also have a North American English accent, and you live in the US or Canada. So I got hired by Qkids because I have a bachelor's degree and I also have some experience working with kids, just working at a day camp and babysitting. So the application process for Qkids is super straightforward. All you have to do is record a really quick 2-minute video of yourself reading a children's story. I just did this with my webcam on my Mac, and then you fill out all of the questions that they ask you, just basic like background questions, and also fill out your availability. So the reason why they get you to film a video of yourself reading a children's story is just to kind of see like if you speak good English and if you use child-friendly language. And they also really like to see teachers be animated and be really excited, because then they know that you're going to do a good job keeping the kids engaged during class time. So I think Qkids does a really good job with hiring their teachers and training them. So they don't hire you and then send you right into a class. You kind of go through steps, but it's super straightforward and really easy. So the first thing that you do once they realize that they like your video and your background credentials are all good and everything, they send you the materials to go through that would be like maybe a typical class, and they also get you to download their software that has like the online teaching classroom, so that way you can go on to the online classroom and just kind of like get familiar with it and see where everything is. So then they schedule your very first demo interview where you are like talking one-on-one with one of the Qkids staff members, and they ask you a few just like really easy questions about the information that they sent you and also about the Qkids classroom. So I think I had 2 of these interviews where I talked to a staff through their online software. They asked me questions and we went through some of like the little games and teaching materials. And then once they thought that I was good enough, I guess, they scheduled me to do trial classes. So I think you do 4 trial classes before you become like a full-time teacher or a part-time teacher. And the trial classes are just like practice so that you can get used to everything, but you are teaching real students. What I really love about like Qkids and their hiring process, and when you have to do the trial classes, is that you don't have to make up your own lesson plans. So they have everything there for you that you have to teach. It's super easy. You don't actually have to know any like teaching techniques or anything like that. You just basically go through simple words and simple online computer games and activities, get the children to like repeat after you what you're saying. You ask them little questions, and it's really fun, just like interactive activities and stuff like that. So some of you might be wondering if you could possibly do Qkids or work as an online teacher full time. And the problem is that you can't. It's only a part-time job. And the reason for this is because the children are in China. So there's obviously a really big time difference between the US and Canada and China. So the shifts are really early in the morning and then really late on Friday and Saturday night. So I'm Atlantic time and my classes start at 6:40 in the morning. And then I think they go until 9:30. So those are the only times that you can actually teach, but it works out perfect for me because I can teach all morning before I actually go to my full-time job. So it's a great way to just like work part-time and earn a little bit of extra money. Another thing that's so amazing about working with Qkids is that you get to pick your schedule every single week. You can decide how much you work, when you want to work, and it's just like, it's so awesome because what job really does that, you know? Like that you get to pick your schedule. So the only requirement is that you have to be able to teach at least 6 hours a week. You can pick and choose when you want to work, but you really do have to have at least 6 hours to give. So guys, I've been working with Qkids for the last few weeks and I have been loving it. The kids are so cute. Qkids are super easy to work for and work with. It's just an amazing side hustle. So that's why I wanted to make a video for you guys. Like, this secret was just too good to keep to myself. I really wanted to share it with you. And Qkids did not ask me to make this video. It's just so awesome that I had to tell you about it. But once you're hired, every single teacher gets a referral code that you can share with your friends and your family because Qkids is currently hiring. So they really want you to reach out to your friends and family and recruit other people. So I do have a link and a referral code listed down below in the description box. And if you use my link and my code, I will work with you and help you through the hiring process and answer any questions that you might have. I actually got hired by using another YouTuber's referral code. That's how I originally found out about Qkids. And I think it just looks good when you apply to be a teacher when you use somebody's referral code, because then the Qkids team knows that you know somebody who is already working for Qkids and who already got hired. So you probably know a little bit more about how Qkids works and teaching online and that sort of thing. So I think using a referral code is really good. So that's why I listed mine down below for you guys to use. The only things you need to have when you do get hired as a Qkids teacher is you need to have like reliable internet, a computer with a webcam. You also need to have a headset with also a microphone. These are really cheap. I got a headset at Walmart for like $25, and I actually kept the receipt just in case I didn't get hired so that I could bring the headset back and then there would be like no loss of money for me. And you also need a mouse to use with your laptop just because it's easier to navigate the online classroom. Oh, and one more thing that you also need an Ethernet cord so that you can hook your laptop up directly to your internet router, just so that your internet is working at like the best speed and capacity, because you're teaching kids English and they're over in China. So obviously you need your webcam and your internet to be running like really, really good. But really, that's the only things that you need to do this job. I should also mention that there's the opportunity to get bonuses, which is super sweet, like as if they weren't already paying enough. But if the parents like you, they can give you like a thumbs up and give you good feedback. And then you actually get $1 extra per class. And you also get another $1 if you do 15 classes and you just basically show up on time and you show up and do your assigned classes. So super easy way to get bonuses. Every single class I do, I get the parents bonus, because as long as you're friendly and you know the material, the parents are gonna like you and they're gonna give you that thumbs up, and then you get an extra $1. So a lot of times it works out to be like $21, $22 an hour if you're in Canada. and then 17 or 18 if you're in the US. So a super sweet deal. Like guys, I cannot say enough good things about this job. I also love working with little kids, so I don't get to do that with my job now, like on a daily basis. So I love working with Qkids because I get to see the cutest little kids every single morning. They range in age from like, I swear some of them are only like 4 years old, and then they go up to 9 or 10 years old. But the kids are so cute and they're so good, and it's just so fun. And another bonus is that you get to literally work in your pajamas. You cannot get much better than that. I wake up, I get ready, and then I just stay. I put on a nice shirt, but then I stay in my pajama pants and I just sit at my kitchen table and make money from home. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I really hope you liked it and I hope you found it informative. As I said, my referral link and code is down below in the description box. Please use it if you're considering applying for Qkids, and I will answer all of your questions. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit the red subscribe button if you're new so that you can be a part of our YouTube family. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Cute. Okay, scratch that.